Well, hello there, everybody. What you are watching right now is my 1,000th YouTube video. 1,000 videos are on my channel at this moment. So in honor of hitting 1,000 videos, I figured, let's take a trip back in time. But before we go back in time, we're going to look at some stats on my YouTube channel. Well, here is my channel, and after 1,000 videos, I have 646 subscribers, and I have 324,000 views. I don't know if that's good or bad, but after 1,000 videos and 646 subscribers, that seems pretty good to me. And we'll come over here. I'm logged out of this window, so this is what the public will see. The video that you're watching right now is the one that turned that number over to 1,000. It's also what turned it over to a 4-digit number. And my 999th video is right here, called iPhone 5S with a slight issue. I just uploaded it. Of course, all of this is subject to change depending on the time and date that you are watching this, but this is the time and date that I am recording this. So that is my 999th video, my last 3-digit video. So those are just some stats on my YouTube channel and of my videos. Alright, now that we've done that, let's go back and do some shout-outs of some of the best moments on my channel. Of course, 1,000 videos all started with video number 1, my first YouTube video. My first YouTube video ever was uploaded on the 13th of March, 2018, and it was called Otis Hydraulic Elevators, Hampton Inn off of M5, Novi, Michigan. No, I'm not going to go out and lie to you and say, oh, well, that was just uploaded as a test. I just wanted to try YouTube. It wasn't uploaded as a test. I knew full well what I was doing. And I uploaded that video because I had had YouTube channels in the past that hadn't succeeded, and I was ready. This was my third channel. This is my third channel I've had, and at this point, I felt that I was ready to succeed on YouTube. What did succeed mean? Well, I want 100,000 subscribers. I was thinking back then, if I could get to 10,000 subscribers, that would be awesome. If I could get to 50, that'd be even cooler. If I could get a silver play button, that would be the best. I knew it wasn't really going to happen, because when I started my channel, I was focused on elevator filming. And even at the time, the most popular elevator filmers had 70,000 to 80,000 subscribers. So I knew it probably was not going to happen. But I wanted to try. So I uploaded that video as a, it was uploaded as the first. I wanted it to be an introduction, so that when people came to my channel in 2 months to see, okay, this is a small YouTuber, he's got 10, 20 subscribers, what's his first video? That's what I wanted people to see. I wanted my first video to be what my channel was about. And in retrospect, I could have made a trailer or something, but it's kind of hard to make a trailer when you don't have videos to make a trailer out of. A trailer has to be made out of videos that are on your channel, at least what I think. And I didn't have anything on my channel, so I couldn't really make a trailer. But either way, even if I don't film elevators as frequently as I did, and even if my channel isn't at all related to that, and even if I don't make videos anywhere near as bad as I used to, that video, video number 1 of those elevators, is what started this channel. Now we're going to skip over to video number 6. And you might be wondering, what's so special about video number 6? Well, video number 6 is sort of a two-part answer. The first answer is, video number 6 was the first video that I uploaded on my channel that was not elevator related. I know, right? 5 videos in and I'm already starting to make stuff that isn't elevator related. No, video 6 was actually a little snippet, and I have people ask me about this to this day. Video number 6 was a little snippet that was taken out of a very long video that my mother made. Very, very shortly after I started my channel, in fact, a couple days afterwards, my great-grandmother passed away. I think she passed away on the 16th of March, and I started uploading on the 13th of March. Okay, it was the 16th of March when she passed away. Interesting fact, while we're on a tangent, The day after I uploaded my first 2 videos, the 13th, Stephen Hawking died. So I uploaded my first videos a day before he died. I don't know, I didn't realize that until much later, but it's kind of interesting how that happened. Either way, my great-grandmother had died, and my mother had made a sort of a compilation video that was about 15 minutes long of pictures of her that we were going to play at her funeral. It had some music behind it, I think, or maybe it was silent, I don't remember. But it was on a DVD, and I told her, I said, cut like a minute and a half of that out. In fact, I think it was about a minute and a half. I told her, cut a minute and a half of that out, and put some music behind it or something, and I want to upload it to my channel. Now, at the time, I didn't realize that this could potentially be bad, because my thinking was, I want this out there, but I don't have very much of a following. If I had maybe 3 subscribers by that point. Maybe, at best. So I said, either way, cut that out for me, please. And that video, video number 6, was the first video made on my channel that had any sort of editing. Because if you think about it, the first 5 videos I uploaded were all elevator videos. They were all shot on a cell phone. They were all cell phone to computer to YouTube. That's it. End of story. We're done. So I had my mother make it, and if you watch that video, it's called Memories of Great Grandma. It's about a minute and a half long, and it's just some pictures. It's like 30, 40 pictures of her. I think there's a couple of me in there when I was younger, actually. But that was my first video that was not elevator related. Now we're going to skip over to video number 7. Video number 7 is actually an interesting one. And the reason for that is because the subject of video number 7 was a type of video that I was actually hoping to expand on my channel and make into almost like a second, sort of how I was thinking, okay, I want elevators to be the main focus, and I want this to be the second most common thing on my channel. It didn't work out that way, but the video was a hotel review. And I wanted hotel reviews to be the second most popular thing on my channel. I wanted to have tons of them. I want, for every 2 elevator videos I had, I wanted there to be 1 hotel review. It didn't end up happening, and I think I have maybe 6 or 7 hotel reviews on my channel. Maybe, at most. Probably 5, if that. It didn't end up working out because we didn't stay in hotels nearly as often as I wanted. But I tried. And that hotel review was of the Hampton Inn, the one off of the M5 in Novi, Detroit. That was a hotel we stayed at, and that's actually where I filmed the elevators, and that was my first video. Now, the hotel review was uploaded on the 17th. I uploaded the hotel review. It was the first hotel review that I'd ever made. I made hotel tours in the past because for years I had been just recording for myself, and then I was like, okay, I can record for YouTube. But also, one thing that you may not know is that all of the videos on that hotel, the video I uploaded sometime afterward, it might be unlisted now, I think it is actually, of pictures of the Hampton Inn. It is unlisted. You can check the tab on my channel called Unlisted Videos, Isaac24. It's a playlist. I unlisted a bunch of them a while ago because they were stupid, but I didn't want to delete them. So you can look at that. That and the hotel review and the elevator videos, or rather the video of the elevator there, those were all shot on the 31st of December 2017, New Year's Eve 2017, or 2018, I guess. They were shot because we were going to a party at my dad's friend's house with a bunch of other people in West Bloomfield, which is also where my grandparents live, and we were going to stay at that hotel. So we stayed at that hotel, and we basically, that was our spot. We stayed there for one night, and I filmed those videos. And when I was going through, I was homesick from school one day, the 13th of March, I guess, and I was thinking, okay, I have this channel that I created in August of last year, this is me in my head, in 2017. I've used it to comment on tons of videos. I have to upload. It's time. It's time to start the channel. And in all honesty, I wish I had started it in 2017. I wish I had started it in August when I first made the channel. But I decided it's time. So I'm going through my hundreds of gigabytes worth of stuff on my computer, or rather it was my parents' computer at the time. Found that video. I said, perfect. Let's put it up. And All of those videos from the hotel were shot New Year's Eve 2017. Alright, we're skipping ahead now to video number 17. Video 17 is actually what I would consider to be my first sort of variety video. Now, of course, my channel is all about variety, but that was my first video that was solely just for shits and giggles. That's what it was. And if you watch it, it's actually kind of funny. It's called The Best Parking Job Ever. And the park job video was uploaded on the 30th of March, which I would have to assume was taken earlier because like I said, there was not snow on the ground by the end of March. And it's a video I took at the Little Caesars that was right by my old house. But it was a video of a black Pontiac G6 that had parked creatively, if that's the right word to put it. Needless to say, I don't think they even tried parking in between the lines. They pulled in and they said, fuck it, we're good. So, I decided to take a video of that. And the funny part is I'm pretty sure I showed the license plate in the video. I should look up that license plate and see if that car is still on the road. I haven't seen it since, but there you go. My first variety channel video. And I went ballistic in that video. I was like, who the hell parks like this? How stupid do you have to be? Of course, you know, that was 13-year-old, how old was I? 13-year-old me, or 12. Yeah, I guess I would have been 12 then. It was 12-year-old me being as smart as possible, saying, oh, let me show off someone's stupidity. I was 12. Yes, because I uploaded in March of 18 and I was 12 in March of 18, because I hadn't turned 13 yet. So that was my first variety video, if you want to call it that. And look what it did. Before we get past the park job video, I want to make it worth noting that I uploaded 2 hotel tours or reviews within like 5 videos of each other. I uploaded one of the TownePlace Suites in Livonia because what you got to realize is the other hotel tour of the Hampton Inn was taken in December of 17. The Livonia hotel tour was taken that time because when my grandmother passed away, we went to the funeral. She was from Livonia. She lived in Livonia. We needed a place to stay, so we stayed at that extended stay, TownePlace Suites, and I filmed the hotel review. Now, another type of video that I actually wanted to sort of catch on my channel was video 25, and it was a road trip report. It was called Road Trip Report, Lansing, Michigan to Louisville and Nashville. I uploaded it on the 10th of April, 2018. It was my trip to Nashville. And I still do trip report videos. The problem is I don't travel very much because of the pandemic. But if I do more road trips, I'll definitely be doing trip reports because I find them pretty fun to do. Alright, now we're going to go to video 51. We're going to skip ahead a little, and there's going to be a lot of skipping ahead in here. This was another video that I really thought was going to catch on my channel, and it tanked. I think I have uploaded 2 of this kind of video in my life on YouTube. This was uploaded on the 30th of April 2018, and it's a car wash video. It's called Older Pico Tunnel Car Wash at Fast Eddie's, Hazlet, Michigan. And I thought car wash videos would succeed. I have no interest in car washes. I think they're cool, but I was hoping that I could get some success. If elevators tanked, then I could get success doing car washes. I didn't, and I think I have uploaded 2 car wash videos in 3 years. It didn't do well. And I don't think I'm going to be going back. Alright. Now we're getting into the juicy videos. This is video 58, and this was the start of a tradition on my channel. Video 58 was the first Cinco de Mayo video I uploaded in 2018, uploaded on the 5th of May, obviously. And this started a tradition. Let me tell you, I think the Cinco de Mayo video might be the only annual video that is set in stone on my channel. I think it is the only one. I really, other than like a New Year's video, and maybe a birthday video, although thinking back, I didn't even do birthday videos for myself in 2018 or even 2019, I don't think. And in all honesty, the reason for that was I didn't think anybody would care. I didn't think my birthday was something that mattered. I mean, I celebrated my birthday, but I was like, why would YouTube care? I don't think they need to know. And I was also thinking, why do you need to know when my birthday is? I mean, I didn't think it would matter. So I didn't make birthday videos, and I did one in 2020, and it got pretty successful. I felt pretty good after getting 13,000 happy birthday wishes. But yep, the Cinco de Mayo video started with that video, and it sucks because at this point I really wasn't editing my videos still, so there's a lot of weird shit that shouldn't be in it. And I didn't start editing my videos until almost the end of 2018. There was a long period of time when I would get on Windows Movie Maker, which, thank God for that, because that's what my first, maybe 600 videos were edited with. Probably about that. Yeah, it was about my first 600. In fact, I would say my first 700, even to go that far. Thank God for Windows Movie Maker. I used the version from 2012 from Windows 8, which if you're really wondering. And all I was doing was splicing stuff together. I was not taking out bloopers occasionally. I wasn't taking... This is something I've come to do now, where, especially because I use a camera now and not my phone, is when I turn off the camera, you hear the click of the button. I tend to edit that out now. I didn't do that then, and since I used an iPhone for a lot of my older videos, I would use the plus and minus buttons to stop and start it so you can hear the click. Either way, that video was funny nonetheless. I always direct people to it when they watch my Cinco de Mayo videos, like, hey, watch the original. And I didn't know if it was going to become a trend, but I was planning on it. I was planning to make it a yearly thing. Look at that, it was. Alright, now video 81 is kind of a big deal, especially with my channel now. Video 81 was the first video I uploaded that was fan related. Ceiling fan, floor fan, whatever. A lot of people don't know this, but I did not plan on bringing fans into my channel. I had never done that in the past, and I didn't really think it would be that popular. I watched fan videos online and I knew I could get views from them, but I was thinking, if I do that, if I show fans on my channel, I'm gonna have a really awkward combination of people watching my videos, because I'm gonna get some, okay, awkward combination is not the right way to put it. I'm gonna get a lot of mixed interest people. I can't describe how to say it. I'm going to be getting a lot of people from different points. People who like fans, people who like elevators, people who like car washes. I wanted my channel to be solely based on two of my interests alone, which didn't turn out to be car washes, but elevators and car washes. I didn't want to introduce fans because I didn't want there to be so much confusion on, oh, well, his name is The Elevator World and he uploads fan videos and he's got car wash videos and blah, blah, blah. I didn't want that. But I decided in the end, fuck it. What's the worst that'll happen? What is the worst that will happen? So I did. Video 81, uploaded on the 5th of June, 2018, was called My Ceiling Fans, What Kind Are They? This was before I was collecting fans, ceiling fans that is. I had just like 3 of them, and they were all ones from my old house that were installed, taken down, and then my parents had just threw them in the box in the basement. And I didn't really know a lot about ceiling fans at that point. I've learned a lot more, obviously, but I still don't consider myself to know very much about fans. I mean, I could tell you the difference between a Hunter and a Casablanca, but here's a good example, and I hate to say this, I don't mount fans with J-hooks. I don't know how to do it, I've never done it. Hell, I hadn't even oiled a fan until I got one that actually needed oiling. I collect fans to use, and I can clean them, and that's about it. I mean, I can replace a blade arm, I can replace a shade, light kit, whatever, but I don't replace capacitors, I don't install fans with J-hooks. You know, I don't really consider myself, I like to think of myself as a fan enthusiast, but in reality, I don't know that much about fans. I mean, yeah, I know branding and stuff, but it's like me with cars. I know a crap load about car names. I mean, I can tell you any car I look at, I can tell you what kind it is, but I don't know a lot about engines. I mean, I can tell you basic parts of an engine, I can tell you the basic parts of a train, I can tell you the basic parts of a car, but I don't know how to work on them myself. And that's something I'm learning. Very slowly, but my grandfather's teaching me, good things are happening, whatever. Needless to say, I uploaded the ceiling fan video, and it got more views than a lot of my elevator videos did. And I was like, oh, holy shit now, this is different. And I knew that my ceiling fans were SMC. I didn't know what brand they were. You know, So the name, the make, so I asked around and I got some info and I started searching up views and videos on them and I found out. So that's the story of my first ceiling fan video. Now we're going to go to a video that I uploaded on the 1st of July 2018, not that long ago actually, from the anniversary of it. And this one was an interesting one. You might look at it and say, oh, well, there's nothing special about this. It's called My Room at My Grandma's House, and I was staying at my grandmother's condo for a while, and so I showed my room and my bathroom there. And the interesting part about that is that video is actually my 100th video. You know, it starts with 1, then you have 10, then you have 50. I didn't call out the 50th video, I don't know what it is, but it's inconsequential, I'm only going by 10s. And then you got the 100th. And I didn't know if I was going to make a 100th video special. However, at the time, I wasn't counting. I just knew I had a lot of videos at the time, and now I got 1,000. I mean, holy shit, that's a crap load of videos. I've seen some people 10, 12,000 videos. I don't think I could ever upload, unless I'm monetized, I don't think I could ever upload 10 or 12,000. It's just going to take too much time. And that's a lot of the reason why I struggle to come up with new video ideas, is if I could get monetized, I'd be a lot more motivated to make videos. But hey, I'm working on it. And that was the first, the first 100. That is the end of, I don't really call it chapter 1 because it's not really a chapter. But you could call it chapter 1, the first 100, if you want to. I don't. I'll tell you what I consider chapter 1, and we're going to talk about it here in a little bit. Alright, now we're going to go to video 137 and 138. Now you might be wondering, well, what's so special about those? Well, I'm going to tell you. They might not look so special, and they really aren't. 137 is an elevator video from Macy's at 12 Oaks Mall. It's the slow hydraulic elevator that a ton of people filmed. And video 138 was the first National Ceiling Fan Day video I ever made on the 18th of September, which that's National Ceiling Fan Day. And that video has about 3,250 views. My first dedicated my first actual ceiling fan video of an up and running fan was earlier. It was one at Carson's. They were selling it. I think it was Carson's. Yeah. They were selling it because the store was liquidating. The Partridge Creek location, they had a Fanimation Islander they were selling. That was my first one of a running fan. This was the first one of a running fan that was fully demonstrated. But I want to point out these two videos because I want you to go look at them. Or rather, I'll probably put screenshots on if I can figure out how to do it. But the elevator was uploaded on the 29th of August, 2018. The ceiling fan video, which these videos are back-to-back, 137, 138, that was uploaded on the 18th of September, 2018. The 29th of August and the 18th of September. Back-to-back. Do you see the issue here? I did not upload a video for the first half of September. That's a big deal to me now. I mean, I don't like missing a day, even if it's just, hey, how are you doing? Hey, look at this, do-do-do. I don't like missing a day. I missed like 17, 18 days. I don't know how many days it was, but I missed over 2 weeks. I didn't upload anything. And it was the beginning of a school year, I get it, but, I mean, for fuck's sake, I missed 2 weeks of video. I didn't upload anything. I mean, now that I have this sort of following, what does that do? You know, I mean, it looks horrible. But I wanted to point that out just to show you how far I've come. Back then, YouTube's a priority for me now. I make time to edit my videos. And then there I am, 2 weeks, no video. I'm not proud of that. Not something I would do now. Now the next video is video 150, ironically. This is an interesting one, and it was uploaded on Christmas Day 2018. This video was taken, I can tell you the exact date that I recorded this video. It was the 1st of December 2018. I think it was. Yeah, I'm 90% sure. And that video is special to me. That was the first video I ever did with another YouTuber. And it was a collab. It was actually a meetup to film elevators. It was with YouTube user TechFreak415, actually, who I think you've probably heard me talk about if you watch my channel. He lives in the Grand Blanc Flint area, and he had reached out to me, actually, and said, would you be interested in meeting up? And we met up, and he's one of my best friends to this day. We talk on the phone, once, twice a week now. And he's one of the long-lasting friendships that I've had from YouTube. In fact, I think he is the only person I've met through YouTube and stayed connected with. I've met some people on YouTube who I've been really close to over time, and then, we just separate over time, or, I'll piss them off, they'll piss me off, and we just don't talk. And that's happened a couple times, actually. But he's the one who stayed, and so I appreciate him for that. And Dakota, if you're watching this, thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping me out, being there. You grew my channel, I can tell you that. And thanks for being friends with me to this day. And the funny part is that at the time that was taken, I had maybe 60 or 70 subscribers, and he had probably 200, maybe 150 to 200. So at the time, I'm looking at him, I'm like, oh, holy shit, I'm meeting a big YouTuber now. And the funny part about that is that was 2018, and he now has, I think, about 300 subscribers, and I have almost 650. So in that time, my channel ballooned so much that it doubled his subscriber count and passed him. And I don't mean any offense to Dakota, because I know he's probably watching this, but I found it interesting that I went, and I've been told by many YouTubers that, oh my god, you've grown way faster than I have. And I think one of it helps that, well, you know what, I'm going to talk about what probably helped grow it coming up. See, if I was monetized when I say coming right up or in a little bit, I could have commercial breaks right there. I mean, I don't think you can pick where you put your commercials, but that would be so cool. Now we're going to go to video 154. And video 154 is a ceiling fan video of the ceiling fans at my dentist's office. And it's called Hunter Summer Breeze and Casablanca Delta 1 ceiling fan at my dentist's office. Uploaded on the 26th of December 2018. This is an interesting one because this is the last video, except the New Year's video, that was uploaded in 2018. So in a way, that video is the end of what okay, I'm going to put it this way. That is the end of, so I would say the first 100 videos were Chapter 1, Section 1, or Part 1. That video there concluded Chapter 1, Section 2. The first, I wouldn't call it the first year. I mean, it was the first year, 2018, that I was on YouTube, but it wasn't a full year of me making videos. I mean, January, February, I wasn't making videos. So, video 155 is the Happy New Year video. It's actually the first video I uploaded in 2019. What I called the Diesel Deucey drop, because I did the Andrew thing and threw the, broke the alarm clock. And this was sort of a reflection video. It sucked ass if you watch it because nothing was edited. I left all the clicking and the me fiddle fucking with the camera in, and it looked like shit. But it was there. And this was the first video I uploaded in New Year. And I'm reading the description as I make this, because I have my laptop next to me, I'm reading stuff. And I said in it, I can tell you, I said, that's right, it's 2019 now, I can't believe it. You guys got me to almost 65 subscribers. And I would have to imagine that I had like 62 or 63. But I would say in 10 months, yeah, in 10 months of uploading, that's about, I'm not that good at math, maybe 5, 6 subscribers a month, I don't know. But that's pretty fucking good for someone who just started out. I realize now after making this and looking at my computer, I should probably change the title of that video because it says Diesel Deucey Drop, the Elevator World style, and I guess I didn't catch that when I was changing my channel branding over, I don't know. Okay, now we're on video 182. This one was uploaded on the 13th of March, 2019, and I think you can guess what it is. It is my 1-year video. And, the funny, okay, I'm gonna pause the video here, and I want you to watch the first, like, 10 seconds of that video, okay? So, just watch.
Okay, here we go. Elevator World fans.
What the fuck was that? Why did I leave in the part with me adjusting the tripod and being like, okay, I'm gonna sit down, alright. Hey there, everyone. Why the fuck did I leave that in? I still wonder, after watching it, what was I thinking leaving that in? It doesn't look... I was thinking at the time, I think what was going through my head was, okay, I've seen YouTubers do it, where you like adjust the camera, leave everything in, it'll look cool. It doesn't. It looks horrible. And in all honesty, I should probably go into the editor and cut that out. But I'm going to leave it in, just so you can watch how shitty it looks. But that video was basically talking about a year. I don't know how many subscribers I got in a year.
You guys got me 87, maybe? You got me to almost 90 subscribers in 1 year.
I wonder what this is right here. What is this? The Elevator World. 92 subscribers! And look at that! 10,000 views. I have 10,000 views on my YouTube channel. That is insane to me.
Okay, now we're going to go to one that I uploaded on the 30th of March 2019, and it's called Busy But Epic Motor Montgomery Hydraulic Elevator Somerset Collection North Atrium. This is kind of a special video, and the reason it's special is because this is my 200th. And it's really not that special, but it deserves a shout out nonetheless. It's the 200th video. Now we're going to skip over to 229, which I uploaded on the 15th of April 2019. This one is interesting because this was actually my first ever car tour. My first ever car-related video whatsoever. And it wasn't great. It was decent, but it wasn't great. And it was actually a farewell video for my dad's old car, the Ford Escape, which was seen in a lot of my earlier videos. And is my first car video. The funny part is now it has 3,600 views later. It's one of my most popular car videos. In fact, it might be my most popular, I'm not sure. But it's interesting to think that my first attempt at something was the most popular one, which isn't that good considering that I didn't know what I was doing really then. I like to think that 2019 was the year of like rekindling, the year that I figured out, and don't get me wrong, I figured out a lot of shit that I should have been doing in 2018 for my YouTube channel that I wasn't doing in 2019. Like two-step verification, which probably is something I should have done from the beginning. I have it on now, thank God, because I didn't know what it was, and then I turned it on. But, yes, I did make a car video then, and it was my first one, and it's the most popular one, or one of. And I still miss that car. I hate to say anything about a Ford, but that was a nice car. And I had joked with my dad when I was younger, oh, this will be my first car if we keep it. And I'm glad we didn't, because knowing what I like now, I would not have wanted that as my first car. No way in hell would I have wanted that. I mean, it wasn't a bad car, but not for my first car. My first car has so much criteria, and it has to be this, that, and the other. I wouldn't want it. Maybe it's another car, but we sold it. Alright, we're now going to video 230, I believe it is. Yeah, it's video 230, actually, which I uploaded on the 16th of April 2019, my half birthday. This video was my first 100 subscribers. And this could be the end of Chapter 1. You have to make all of these decisions about what Chapter 1 really ends with. I'm going to tell you what I think it ends with here in a little bit. But that was my 100 subscriber video. And at that time, I was so fucking happy. I was like, this is it. I'm going to hit 1,000 in like a couple months, and I'm going to be famous. That didn't happen because 2 years later, I only have about 500 more. But it was a dream, and I am not giving up, and I still am determined that I'm going to get 1,000 subscribers at some point. And I would love to say it's going to happen by the time this year ends. And with the way my channel patterns were in February of this year, which, for anyone that's wondering, February of 2021 was my greatest month ever for my channel. I gained 55 subscribers. It's also the month that I hit 500. I don't think that month's ever going to be repeated. That was a goddamn... I was like freaking so happy that month, February, because I had 55 subscribers in 1 month. I was like, holy shit, I'm finally... If I can keep this up, I'm going to be at 1,000 in no time. But I don't think it's going to happen by the end of the year. Because after I hit 500, my subscribers went... and I plummeted. Not that they went away, but they just stayed. And then I hit 600, and I dropped again. And I was like, no. And then I lost a bunch, too, for some reason that I can't figure out. I went from like 610 to 600 in like a day. YouTube probably did that stupid spring cleaning thing that people told me about. Oh, they're going to take away some. Everybody loses a couple. Well, on channels like mine where I have small numbers of subscribers, it sucks. But yeah, that was my first 100 subscribers. Okay, this is one that I hold near and dear to my heart. This is video 233. This is my oldest public washer video that I made. Uploaded on the 20th of April, 2019. This is the oldest washer video that you can currently find on my channel. And it is of the Kenmore 80 series that my grandparents have. It is also my most popular washer video, clocking in at 14,600 views as of this moment. And, yeah, my first public, and I think it's because of direct drive. I think that's what helps. Now, here's an interesting fact for those of you that were not part of my channel in 2018. Okay, my first actual washer video that I made for my channel was called Maytag Washer and Dryer. I uploaded it on, let's see, the original air date for the video was the 14th of March, 2019. And this video is private now, you can't watch it. But it was my first washer video, and it currently has 756 views. So by the time I unlisted it about 2-3 months later, it had a shitload of views. And I unlisted it, I think, in like summer of 2019. I realized the issue with the video was that I had left part of it out in the beginning, and that pissed me off to no end. And I still hate it because that was my first washer video. I wish I could have it public, but it looks stupid because it goes from me showing the outside of the washer to the frickin' it agitating. It didn't work. I didn't do it right. And I screwed it up and didn't realize until after I'd uploaded it. I'm going to include a little clip here because I want you to watch the problem with the video. But that was my actual first washer video. Uploaded about a month before the Kenmore.
Warm cold. That's the normal click.
Now we're going to skip way ahead to video 337, and we're going to go to one called 1980 Montgomery Hydraulic Elevator, JCPenney, The Crossroads, Portage, Michigan. This one is kind of special too because this was the second meetup with Tech Freak 415, who at the time was going under the name Central Michigan Elevators. And that was my second meetup with him. It was on the 28th of October, 2019. No, 26th of October, 2019. And I still have not met up with him since. And mainly because of the pandemic. We were going to meet up in July of last year because we figured, oh, the pandemic will be done by July. It wasn't. And we were going to meet up in Chicago. That didn't happen. But, sorry, I'm checking the battery level on my camera. But, yeah. And this time, see, the problem was the meetup in 2018, we had done sort of a mini meetup, if you want to call it. We had filmed at Genesee Valley, that was it. There we filmed a bunch of elevators at the mall and a bunch of elevators, or a couple that were out at hotels and stuff. So this was the one where I figured, because I was editing the video for the 2018 meetup, and I said, okay, this isn't going to be enough footage to make multiple videos of each elevator. I'm going to have to make one compilation, and I did. So this is the first and only meetup that's actually multiple videos. Interesting fact. Now, video 343 is an interesting one, and here's why it's an interesting one. I'm still proud as shit of this video. This one was uploaded on Halloween night, 2019. It was called The Spookiest Elevator Around. And I'm proud as shit of this video, and I still am. This was a plain old elevator video I took, and I edited the fuck out of it. This was when, at this point, this video, which was a year and a half after I started the channel, this video was the most heavily edited video I had ever uploaded. And I'm still proud as shit of it to this day. I love it. I took a video and I just tried to make it as terrifying as possible. for you to watch. And the funny part about this is I think I took this the night before on the 30th, and I edited this whole thing late at night, like 9 o'clock the 30th, and I'm like, okay, we're going to make this a Halloween special. Here we go, here we go, here we go. So I went to Audio Micro, and I think it was called, Facilian Studios, and I just went through sound clip after sound clip after sound clip of spooky, scary, screaming, scratching, blood-curdling fear that I could put into this video to make it scary. I think the result was pretty cool. So did 41 people who watched it. I'm going to include a little clip of it here because I love that video so much. I'm going to put the first part in, maybe the first couple seconds. You want to know something funny? About a week later, I uploaded the same video, but without all the edits, so you could compare them. Now, video 372, this is a good one. This was uploaded on the 9th of December, 2019. This video was my 200 subscriber video. And here, at this point in my life, I thought things were going well. Because I was thinking, okay, it took me a little over a year, 13 months to get 100 subscribers. It took me like, 8 months to get another 100. I'm doing something. No, I'm not, because my subscribers are low. But at the time, I was like, holy shit, this is it. My channel's picking up. I'm going to get 1,000 within the next year. Oh, yes, this is good. Oh, I love it. Yeah, here we go. We're going. No, didn't happen. Of course, I jumped way higher than I actually realistically thought, but I didn't get 1,000 within 6 months, like I was kind of thinking. Now we have video 381. This was my New Year's 2020 video. It was called Happy New Year 2020, the Diesel Ducey Drop, and New Decade. And I think this was, in every way possible, a better video than the original Isaac 24, Elevator World, Diesel Ducey Drop, whatever. It was better in every way. It was nicer, it was better edited, it was smoother, there wasn't as much stupid random cuts, it was better. And little did I know that 2020 would be a fuckfest. At the time, I was like, oh, holy shit, new decade, here we go. Lots of things are going to happen. No. But it was a good attempt, nonetheless. Or maybe my video brought in the pandemic. Who knows? Now we're going to go to video 395. This is an interesting one. Uploaded on the 21st of January, 2020. Because in all honesty, I truly believe that this video started to mark the end of Chapter 1 of Isaac 24. And the reason is, it is called I Want to Get a New Camera. And right about 2 weeks after this, I did, and my video quality went like that, because I wasn't recording with a goddamn cell phone or a little point and shoot anymore. No, I bought a serious camcorder for filming at this point, because I had some money. Now we're going to my first video of February, and the funny part, by the way, is that in between the 21st of January and the 1st of February, I only uploaded one video. Not great, but it's better than what happened with the September-August thing in 2018. And on the 1st of February, I uploaded my 397th video, and it was called My New Coffee Maker. And I had actually bought a Keurig on the 31st, I remember that date, and I was like, well, I'm gonna make a fucking video about it, you know me. And I bought a Keurig, and I loved it and I hated it at the same time. And I contemplated getting another Keurig. If you know me, you know I got rid of it back only actually a couple months. Only a couple months after I got it. I got rid of it in April of 2020. But for a while, I was like, you know, I like it. And I've contemplated getting another one, which, if I could get one at a steep discount, maybe, but I'm probably not going to buy another one brand new at full price. They're just expensive. But I did buy a Keurig. Yes, I have owned a Keurig, and I can vouch for Keurigs, and I think they're great, depending on what you use them for. Because I tried to replace my coffee maker with the Keurig for everything, and it didn't work. So I think the sweet spot is if you can use your Keurig in conjunction with a regular coffee pot, you'll be set. And I think that's what I missed, and why I got rid of my old one was because I didn't realize that. Okay, now we're going to video 403, right? Yes, 403. Uploaded on the 15th of February, 2020. This is a big deal on my videos, if you know me, because this was the first video I made with my new camera. I think, actually, yes. My first video with a real professional camera. The Sony camcorder. That was the first real camera I had ever owned that wasn't like a point and shoot. And I wanted to do, when I made that video, I wanted to do a split screen between my Kodak and my Sony, but I couldn't figure out, because Movie Maker doesn't do that. Movie Maker, even the editing program now, I've tried to do split screen before, and I just don't do it, because it never works right. I don't know how to use the split screen program on my thing. It looks too difficult. But there you go. This, in all honesty, in my opinion, marks the end of Chapter 1 on my YouTube channel, was when I got the new camera. That, in my mind, that's what does it. That is the end of Chapter 1. Okay, now we're going to get to a video I uploaded on the 28th of February, 2020. This was my 420th, actually. 420, my 420th video. And it's a lie. It was called This Is 500th. Because at the time, I thought that was my 500th video. It wasn't. I hate to tell you, that was wrong. Here's why. I was using the old YouTube Studio, which, for fuck's sake, is much better than the fucking Beta Studio. I mean, I've grown to like the Beta Studio, but my god, the classic Studio was so much better. Okay, that video was a lie. The counter that it gave you at the top of the list of your videos in the old Studio, what I didn't realize is that that was all of your videos together, not just the public ones. So I thought that was my 500th. Now, this is not my 1,000th video. Okay, I have like 1,300 videos, but this is my 1,000th public video. This is my 1,000th video for everyone except me. So I'm calling it the 1,000th. That actually was my 420th video, public. I had made 80 videos that weren't public, and that was the problem. And I didn't know that. So I will tell you what my actual 500th video was here in a minute. Before I do, I'm going to go to video 428. And I want to go to video 428 because it was uploaded on the 11th of March, 2020. And if you know what I'm going to say, that day was the day that the COVID-19 pandemic became a pandemic in the US. And we didn't know it at the time. None of us knew. I think that video was actually taken on the 10th, but it was uploaded on the 11th. The funny part was, the night before, it was nice out, so my mom and I had walked to the restaurant down the bar, and down the road, and oh my god, we had no idea what was about to happen. Nobody did. We had no clue what was about to happen. The whole world was about to be popped and turned upside down. We didn't know. It's crazy to think about. But that was one of my last videos I made before the pandemic. Was that one, because I had shot all of the elevator videos that were uploaded after that were taken back in February on Leap Day. So that was the last current video I had made before the pandemic started. Really before it started. Now, on the 4th of April 2020, I uploaded my 478th video. This is an interesting one. It's called Unboxing My New Computer. And in that video, I unboxed a computer. Not just any computer, a MacBook. That's right. I actually was a Mac user for a very short-lived amount of time. About a week, actually. And here's why. I figured that I would go to iMovie for editing my videos, which I think I edited maybe 2 or 3 videos with iMovie, and then I said, I'm done. I can't do this. It's so difficult to use. Now, here's the problem. Movie Maker is not, and I found this out, Movie Maker is not at all like 95% of other editors. Okay, even iMovie is more similar to the program I use, Wondershare Filmora, than Movie Maker is, okay? So if you're gonna go from Movie Maker to something else, it's gonna be really difficult. That's how it was for me with Filmora. And I think now that I've used Filmora, I probably would use iMovie a lot better. And I've contemplated going back, switching back over to Mac. The funny part is I had an iPhone at that time, and I have gone to Android since. I would not go back to an iPhone, but I would consider going to an iMac or a Macintosh computer instead of a PC, Windows PC, you know. And I sold that locally. But yeah, there was a period of time when I was actually a Mac user, believe it or not. And if I went back to Mac, I would probably buy an iMac instead of a little laptop because it would have more power. Because at that point I had an Acer laptop, and I thought I could replace desktops entirely with laptops. Didn't work. There's no replacing a desktop with a laptop. There's just no way to do it. But I thought I could, and I tried. Okay, you want to know what my actual 500th video was? It was one uploaded on the 23rd of April, 2020, and it was called Montgomery Hydraulic Elevator, Phillips Arena Parking Deck, Atlanta, Georgia. That was my actual 500th video, my 500th public video. Which, going forward, when I say that, I mean public videos, but that was my actual one, and I didn't know it. I thought that the one I had made was my, you know, I thought that that was my 500th, but it wasn't. So, you know, there you go. You learn something new every day. And I didn't know that that was my 500th until I went through and made this list, which, if you're wondering, I have a list of videos that I'm going to mention. I didn't even know it. I really didn't know it. I thought my 500th was the past, but that is my 500th video. Now, I made one on the 1st of June, 2020, and it was actually video number 574, and it was called Attempting to Start the Free Yard Machines by MTD Gas Snowblower. This is an interesting video because it sort of marks a turning point when my channel went from elevators to variety. And of course for video 580, I think everyone knows, that was the day I became an Android user. The 10th of June, 2020. 10th, because I had, you know, the video was uploaded later. But on the 17th of June, 2020, I officially became an Android user, at least in all of your brains. And I still am. I don't use that exact phone anymore, but I am still an Android user and probably will be for the rest of my life. Unless someone invents a new phone platform. Windows phones failed, so I don't know. If they can make iPhones better, just better, I'll go back to them. Alright, 28th of June 2020. This is 586. This, in all honesty, if you want to call it the end of Chapter 2, I would call it the end of Chapter 2. This is when I got my camera that I am still using to this day, over a year later, my Canon Vixia camera. And that's what I use for videos now. And that's when I got it, was then, in, you know, end of June 2020. And I had actually been contemplating getting a new camera for like a month because my Sony was growing very cumbersome. And I'm glad I did. I like this camera, and I'm going to use it till it dies. It's a good camera. So yeah, in all honesty, that's the end of Chapter 2, if you want to call it. Or you could say it's the start of Chapter 3.1, and I'll tell you why. Okay, video 610. If you want to call it the start of Chapter 3.2, this could be the start of Chapter 3.2. Uploaded on the 28th of July, 2020. And here's why it's the start of Chapter 3.2. Because this is the first video I ever made where I actually used Wondershare Filmora. I had made a video in the past using the trial version, and that was the trial version 2. It had the watermark, but I was trying to take it seriously this time. And I think I did well. I used the text function, I used the picture-in-picture, which is using a shitload on this video. And I think I did well with it, and I use it now. I've contemplated going to a different editor, like Sony Vegas maybe, but I haven't really had a need to, maybe Adobe. So I'm sticking with this for now. It works fine. $80 well spent, or 70, I don't remember what. $70 well spent, in my opinion. 4th of August, 2020. Video 616. This is, in my opinion, the biggest turning point on my channel ever. And I say that because this was the video where I went from being the Elevator World to being Isaac24. Not with that video, but that sort of showed the transition of character. Not character, I'm not McJuggernuggets, but from one to the other. And this is really, if you want to get really technical, this could be the start of Chapter 2. We could be in Chapter 2. I think of it as Chapter 3, 4 maybe, but you could call it that. This was a big update video I made, and I had been thinking about it for a while, and I finally decided to pull the plug and make it. And I think it's helped. Okay, on the 29th of September 2020, I made a video, and it was called House Inspection Tomorrow, Other Updates, and it was the 654th, yes, video. We're almost at the end of the list. And this was a big one, because this is where I revealed to you that I would be moving. I might have mentioned it earlier, however, I don't recall doing that, because I think that was the video. Yeah, I think that was. That was the video where I basically revealed that I would be moving. And here's the house. It was called House Inspection Tomorrow, Other Updates, whatever. Obviously, the inspection went well. I mean, you know, we own the house now. Talking about this house, of course. And there you go. That was the big change where I would be moving. Okay, the 7th and 8th of November, the 690th and the 691st video on my channel were two back-to-back, and they were important. The first one was the final load of laundry in my old house with my washer. The next one was the first load in the new house of laundry with the same washer. But I thought I'd make that because I figured a lot of people would want to see it, which is good because both videos are over 1,000 views apiece, which is good for me. But yeah, that was really the start of the transition. If you don't call the update video the transition, this was the real, like, oh, it's coming, we're moving, we're going soon. Okay, now we're going to the 24th of December 2020, the end of 2020, really. This was video 733, and it was called The Old House is Sold. And I made this because I wanted to let you guys know that my old house is history. You're never going to see it again. I mean, you weren't going to see it again from the beginning, but it's gone now. You know, it's gone. That's all there is to it. Now, on Valentine's Day of 2021, I made a video called You Guys, in all capitals, and this is one that was kind of special. This was when I hit 500 subscribers. It happened in February, which we are in July now, and I'm at 650, so it's alright. But I made it because I hit it on Valentine's Day, and I was like, holy shit, we actually did it. Our first half to 1,000, we're done. We're in the, I wouldn't say the home stretch, I would say 750 subscribers would be the home stretch, because then you're 3/4 of 1,000. But we were good. I mean, I was like, oh my god, I didn't think it would happen this quick, but it happened. And then I pied myself in the face for your entertainment. On the 17th of April of 2021, I made a video called Walking Around a Junkyard in Search of VW Part and Cool Stuff Along the Way. And I just want to throw this in here as a special mention because I've had a lot of people asking me if I'm going to do more junkyard tours, and I plan to. I haven't been able to get back to the junkyard where that was made, but I plan on going, hopefully pretty soon. Now that it's summer and it's warmer. It was warm in April, but I want to go now and have a little more time because I was kind of rushed out of there because it was raining. And there were a couple things off of some cars that I'd like to see if I could buy from them, specifically badges. I think that'd be cool, but yeah, expect more junkyard tours. That was video 853, by the way. So, I've been slacking off. The Old House is Sold was video 733. You Guys was 778. And then the Junkyard video was 853. So we're getting close. Alright? Well, if you've made it to this part of the video, you're a true fan. Congratulations. The last video I'm going to mention is the 600 subscriber special live stream that I live streamed on the 15th of May of this year. This was video 910, or stream 2, 3, whatever. And I'm mentioning this because I'm currently at 646 subscribers, and this was my 600 video live stream. And that's where we are. This is 1,000, and if you're watching, I actually think this is probably the longest video I've ever made. I think it is the longest video I've ever made. Oh well. And yeah, I really hope that if you're watching this point, you're a true fan, you appreciate it, whatever. There you go. 1,000 videos, and I cannot thank you enough from the bottom of my heart. Thank you all for being here and letting me make 1,000 videos, because that's a shitload of videos to sit through. So thank you for 1,000. I'm probably going to do another one at 2,000. It'll probably have to be even cooler. I don't know what I'm going to do. If I make it to 2,000. I mean, I'll make 2,000, but like, I don't know. I've been thinking about slacking off uploading, going a couple videos a week instead of every day, whatever. I'll think about it. But if you made it to this point, congratulations. You are a true fan. And I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed my 1,000 video special, and I hope you'll stick around for more. So there you have it. 1,000 videos later. That's all I got. 1,000. And it's awesome. It's an awesome feeling to know that I'm sitting here making my 1,000th video. So there we have it. 1,000 videos later. Thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe and click like if you like what you see. Follow me on the web, wix.com/theelevatorworld/fans. And that's it. 1,000 videos. This is my 1,000th video. There you have it. Goodbye, and thank you, because you helped me do this. Goodbye.